What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome, my people. We're just getting started. Just getting started. There we go. What's up, everybody? What's up, guys? Hey, William, thank you for the donut. Thank you for the donut. We're starting off with some $90 pieces from Myanmar. And we have some interesting new ones we've got. So check out this one. This one. Hey, thank you, Achilia. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the show. We do insects in amber. Here's a spider in amber. This is from... Ooh, this is a freaking good one, too. We're starting off with a banger today. Oh, let me make sure I got my notepads in order. Where's all my notepads? You guys got to see this one first. This one's at 90 bucks. I got little gardening fingers, but we're just going to live with that. What's up, Frank? Chad Noah, do you like the duds? Awesome. Nice. Oh, my mom just texted me. Love you, Mom. This is I think it's a spider. It might be an ant in amber. Spider ant. Spiders have 8 legs, 4 on each side. There's 4, so yeah, that's a spider. A little bit degraded, but pretty. He really pops. He really stands out. With this camera, it'll show you what it looks like kind of up close, like if you're just holding it in person. Look at that. All right, so that's piece number 1. That's piece number 1. Here comes piece number 2. This one's also at 90. We got some new 45 pieces. We got some slabs. We got insects in amber. If you guys ever had any questions about insects in amber, feel free to ask away. So a fun fact about insects in amber. The movie Jurassic Park. Hey, that's a really good preserved one. Dang, you can see a lot of detail on that roach. You guys see that? I'm gonna hit it with the UV light in a second. So this amber that we're looking at is from Myanmar, from 100 million years ago, time of the dinosaur age. And that's like the movie Jurassic Park. There's our flow lines. The movie Jurassic Park used amber from the dinosaur age just like this, except for it said it was from the Dominican Republic, when really, Dominican Republic amber is not from the dinosaur age. Red camel, that's cool. That's cool. Do you know where it's from, red camel? Dang, that's a nice piece. We're gonna try and microscope this piece for a second and help us reach our gift goal, 20 donuts. Send donuts. Thank you, guys. Okay, a little too deep for this side. Nice. Nice little roach. This one's at 90, Jimmy Van. We're in the 90 section. We just saw a spider at 90, roach. This roach, I would say, yes, all pieces come with locality card. Red camel, if yours came from China, Chinese people usually deal in Myanmar amber because the country of Myanmar borders China, and that's what we're looking at right now. So in this case, the fact that it came from China is not necessarily a red flag because Chinese people deal very heavily in Myanmar amber. Jim Van, I have this spider here, and I have more spiders too. I have this spider here. Red camel, if you want to send me a picture, I can take a look at it. Let me see what I got for spiders. Yeah, here we go. This is from our 75 box. Here, this one is from our 75 box. So this one's a little bit smaller spider. This one's a little bit smaller, but he's also very, very clear. And we have a couple from our 75 box. So here's this guy. He's like, it's a nice spider. He's really clear, but he's a little bit on the smaller side. But he's actually still really clear. This one's at 75. So these two up here are at 90. This one's at 75. And I think I got this guy at 75. He's a little more dramatic, but kind of a weird positioning. Achilia, yes, you can use these to make jewelry, especially the shape that we're looking at right now where it's flat on the back. That's called a cab. And the cab is short for cabochon, and that's the shape that you need for making rings. You need a cab for making rings. I'm looking through some of my other 90s. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Little mosquito here. Pretty clear, but really thin. That guy was not well fed. That guy was hungry. Can you see how thin his abdomen is? That's a little cube one. Let's see the other 90s. Oh, here's a good spider at 90. Okay, so this is in a big slab right here. See, that's a tall, thin slab. Who was asking about spiders? Red Camel? Or Jim Van. Jim Van 2 is asking about spiders. This one's a big slab. It's got the really typical Myanmar amber drops in it. Those drops are very indicative. And it has a spider right here. It's pretty clear to the naked eye. Thank you for the donuts, William. Pretty clear to the naked eye. He's not super clear under the microscope, but he's very well poised and you can see him pretty easily. So that's a really nice piece right there. Is that an insect? No. This piece is at 90. Let's see here. Ooh, green amber should be coming soon for everybody who's waiting for some green. I still have not got the shipment confirmation. Oh, this guy at 90 is pretty cool. This guy at 90 is pretty cool. He's a big clear mosquito, but he's B grade preservation. He's not like crystal clear, but he's pretty cool nonetheless. So insects in amber are pretty rare. They have to polish maybe 30 pieces to find one insect. And then how quality is that insect is the next question. So they're obviously trying to find really good quality ones. And let's see, spider. Red Van, are you still here? And then last, from the 90s that we're doing right now, is this very clear fly. There's a fly, and it looks like another smaller species of fly, but this guy is really clear. Oh, I bought a Canada Dry, didn't I? I did buy a Canada Dry. Nice. All right, so there's that one. Actually, you want to see green amber? This, there's like a couple different kinds of green amber, but Mexican green is the kind we're going to get, which is, in my opinion, the craziest kind of all. And this right here is Mexican green amber. And none of these pieces are for sale. This is all my personal collection, but we will be getting some of this stuff in soon because my guy hit a vein of green amber in Mexico, in the Mexican amber mines. Super rare. Hi everybody, welcome to the show. It's me, your guy, Ryan. Any requests that you guys want to see, feel free to drop the requests. And I think we're gonna crack open our Canada Dry in 2 seconds. Hold on. We got raw amber, we got amber slabs. What's up, Leanna? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show, you guys. Thank you, Red Camel. I'll read that pic when I can. The reason Mexican green amber is green is because it was produced by sapling trees. So a tree is only a sapling for about 10 years at the beginning of its life. So it's very difficult that it makes a large amount of resin at that time or any resin at all. And if it comes out, it's green. And then for the rest of the thousands of years that a tree may live, it produces yellow amber. So the green stuff is super, 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 super rare. And it's crazy that my guy just hit a pocket of it right after we started showing this stuff and wrote about it in our book. So, hey, Gilberto Ramirez, welcome back. That being said, let's see, let's go to explore. We're going to explore the office a little bit. Let me show you guys what we got going on. $2 a piece for some old Tiger's Eye. And by old, I mean really good stock, old stock too. Red Camel, the best way to know if it's copal versus amber is to know the origin. Let's see, okay, so Dominican amber down here. We got tons of boxes, wholesale stuff. So these are going to be like our $20 insects or 12 if you get 5. This is like a gamble. You could get something good, you could get something bad, who knows. Big amber, small insect. This if you want a big chunk of amber. Personal collections mostly not for sale. $45 pieces, rare pieces. This is all Dominican amber. Ooh, $350. I don't think that box is that good though. The gram price for Larimar turtles is $4 a gram, but I do have discounts because some of them have medium polish jobs. Secretly, Carlene, something other than Dominican. Let's see. Haven't done Indo stuff in a while. I might be able to get rid of some of these big clay amber pieces. Might be able to get rid of some of these big clay amber. And then we got tumbles going. I think I was selling my tumbles at cost or below at like $2 a piece. Yeah, $2 a piece. Okay, so Indonesian clay amber. Keith Sturgeon, good question. Indonesian amber rarely produces insects. Almost never. It's because Indonesian amber had so much tectonic and volcanic activity that the amber was moved around a lot underground, mixed with a lot of stuff, making it darker and hard to find the insects and just kind of destroying the insects inside. So Indonesian amber, very good for colors, very bad for insects. Indonesian clay amber, so that's what we're looking at. I haven't shown these pieces in quite a while. And I think, God, I feel like one of them's in the book. I feel like this piece is in the book. I should claim it for myself. This one's at 90. I think this one's in the book. Thank you, Kay. If you want to learn more about amber, I wrote a book called The Collector's Guide to Amber. It's on Kindle, and it's $6. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, it is probably the most comprehensive guide for collecting amber ever. This one's 110 grams, $90. So that puts it at like 90 cents a gram or something. So I'm going to keep this piece, but we'll do this piece. Nice big chunk. Like it's like the size of a softball. Very clay, very rare. Not a rare color, but it is a unique color and it's exclusively Indonesian. So how much would this cost? $80. It's 87 grams, so I'm ballparking it at 70. We'll say $78. 78 takes this guy, and then our smaller one. This guy's cool, just a flat panel of that clay. So that's clay, and that darker stuff is amber. 40 for this one. 40 for this one. So 78 and 40. And these are both very big chunks of amber compared to like a usual small insect in amber. Take 40, William. This one's going to you. Take the 40, big old clay piece. And that brings me to my next topic. Where is my sticky notes? There you are. There you are. All right, so William's getting the clay Indonesian amber. Good claim. And while I'm writing this, help us reach our goal of donuts, you guys. Send some donut gifts. Much appreciated. Helps out the family. And then next question, where's my pen? There's a pen. Secretly, Carlene, too slow. I might have some more. I don't know. And if I don't, it's probably time I stock up because I haven't bought any more Indo Amber in quite a while. I hardly even have shown any Indo Amber in a while. I swear I get so dyslexic on this live feed. Send me donuts if you like. Dyslexia. William, this one's going to you. Good claim. Indo clay for 40. This one's going to you. Thank you for the donuts, Angelica. Thank you for the donuts, everybody. Boom. Okay, so let's see. Indonesian clay amber. Does anybody want any of these tiger's eyes for $2 a piece? I'm trying to get rid of this. This is old stock from an old rock shop that I bought with a lot of really, really good glare on it. I don't know if all tiger's eye is this shiny or if it's just a special batch, but it's $2 a piece, and you can get as many pieces as you want. It'll just be sight unseen, you know? Just grab it, because I feel like this is like flashier than your usual tiger's eye. And since I bought an old rock shop with this, I will not be restocking this in the future. And I believe that's cheaper than you'll find it in your local store. Angelica, claim. You want this piece? How many do you want? You want this piece? Start you off with this one. You can get as many as you want. Oh, thank you, Lux. Hey, Jessica. And by the way, have you guys seen all those TikTok videos with the ferro fluid in a bottle with the magnets? Have you guys seen that? Tiger's eye. 2 times 2 equals 4. Jim Ben, I do have Baltic amber, yeah. Not a whole lot. Oh, look, a nice slab. All right, so you're going to get a very shiny slab. So I bought one of those ferrofluid bottles, and I want to get rid of it because I got bored of it really quick. So if anybody wants this ferrofluid liquid display, have mine for $10. Have mine for $10. It's pretty cool. I think I bought it for 25 or 30 or something on TikTok Shop. Take it for 10. It's pretty fun. It really is pretty fun, especially probably more for kids. But I'm a busy man. I don't have time to be playing with all this stuff. William's taking this one. All right, so William, this one's going to you. Good claim. Let's put this over here on my to-do list. Who else makes a to-do list? Who else makes a to-do list? Tuesday, Wednesday, every day. Long-term goals, theories. Enjoy. I got ice creams. You know what that means? Oh, somebody give me ice creams. Oh God, I gotta say it now. Yum yum yum. Ice cream so good. Live and die by to-do lists. KLS Stevens, dude, me too. Hey, William. Oh, but I will not do the tongue lick that they do, because that's what they do on the live feeds, on the live streams, right? Like they lick the air. I'm not doing that, but I will say yes, yes, yes. Ice cream so good. Baltic Amber. Who's asking about Baltic? All right, so we got some Baltic jewelry. We got some Baltic bracelets, some Baltic insects. I don't have any raw Baltic or free forms, but I have like insects in Baltic Amber. We got some Baltic Amber jewelry. This is the pain-killing stuff. These are 13-inch teething necklaces for babies. And I have to say something about this, guys. Okay, so teething necklaces for babies. First and foremost, your baby does not chew on these. That's a common misconception. Your baby should never chew on the teething necklaces. And it works through the skin. And I don't really like to sell them that much because it could be a choking hazard for babies. So I kind of shy away from those, even though that's pretty much the most popular piece of amber stuff in the world. I do have that, and I shy away. Ooh, we have Imperial Jade. Baltic insects, $40 an insect. These ones are 30s. Yeah, we can do some Baltic insects. What's in Baltic Book? Let's see what's in Baltic Book. That's a good question. Yeah, wearing it as a bracelet or as an adult necklace, very good. Baltic Book, the colors. Okay, so, oh, we do. These are kind of cooler. I think these are insects in amber. These are a little bit better shaped than the other ones. All our little colored bags. That's in the book. That's in the book. Howdy, howdy, Bigsy. That's in the book. That's in the book. That's in the book. You guys probably recognize these from the book. That's in the book. And I think that's in the book. I hand polished this piece from a raw. It turned out to be pretty cool colors. This is a really cool necklace that was gifted to me that I will not sell. I do have Baltic Amber bracelets for 20 if anybody wants these. Bracelets like this for 20. These are pain-killing bracelets. Whoops. On a stretchy. These are pain-killing bracelets on a stretchy. I got these for 20 if anybody wants. Classic Baltic pain-killing amber. What is that? How did this big bag of red and... Ooh, what the heck? Where have you been all my life? Oh, that is some nice butterscotch. That's not going to be for sale right now. That was supposed to be in the book. Bigsy, take 20. Bigsy, I got a bracelet for you. Bigsy, that's going to you. Interesting. Looks like I had some hidden gems in here. Just going to throw you guys in the book. And then... that's what you were. All right, so Big Z, let me write you down. This one's going to you, and then we're going to look at some insects in Baltic Amber. So Baltic Amber has really good, clear insects, but they're usually pretty small. No, the bag of red. Oh, you don't want a bracelet? No, the bag of red's not for sale right now because I have to look at my prices. I bought these special order for the book, and I didn't price them accordingly, so they're not for sale yet. All right. You have over 10 pounds of Baltic Amber. Heck yeah, dude. That's sick. In what form? Do you have it raw? Or do you have it raw? Do you have it not raw? Alright, Baltic Amber insects. These are at 40 each. So, whoa, 10 pounds of Baltic Amber beads. That's sick. So these insects, let's see. Piece number 1, these are 40. So you'll see Baltic Amber insects. They're usually really clear, but pretty small. So they look good, but they're in small little ambers. Secretly Carlene Black Amber is basically like D grade amber. It's like cool, but it's not. In the amber collecting world, Black Amber is not very smiled upon. This is possibly the best one of this lot, and I do like this little fly. It does exist, yeah, but it's okay. So it's like basically like amber combined with lignite, which is like fossilized wood. Hey, Aaron Story, welcome to the show. That's piece number 1. Piece number 2, small little fly. But once again, very clear, but very small. Piece number 3, good insect cab right here. No, wait, I take that back. It's not a cab. Good morning, good morning, Kobe88. Very clear fly. That one's in the book. Baltic Amber is 48 million years old, and Baltic Amber insects are slightly more rare, but that's not necessarily a good thing. It just means it's a little more expensive for Baltic. All right, take it. Go ahead. This one's in the book. Normally, not most, but some of the book ones I'm keeping, but I'm not that sentimental, so this piece is going to be a little famous piece, so to speak. Where did my pen go again? Hold on. There you go. Liv, this is kind of a famous piece. Do you have the book yet, Liv? Do you have the Collector's Guide to Amber, my book? Because that piece is in the Baltic Amber insects section. Nice, Liv. Come on. Sticky notes pad. Open. There we go. There we go. Okay, so Liv, this one's going to you. Secretly, Carlene, I just opened a pack of Post-its and I have no idea where they are. So, actually no, they're over there. They just jumped over there. Liv, this one's going to you. Liv, Baltic Fly for 40. There you go. Little guy, but very clear. Little guy, but very, very clear. Actually, he deserves a microscope. Oh, so he's super, super clear. I mean, like museum grade clarity. Nice. What's up, Lionel? Welcome to the show. Really good clarity. That's the thing about Baltic insects. Usually small, but also usually very, very clear. Let me get a plastic bag for this guy. Make sure he does not get misplaced because he's small. Do I have spider? Jim Van too. Yes, I do have spiders. I was just showing a few. Did you see them before? All right, so Liv, that one's going to you. The frick? Didn't I just? I just wrote that, and I put that. I put it right here. There it is. Okay. Boom. Spider. Jim Van. You want to see a spider? This one's from Myanmar. This one's 90. Oh, Baltic. I don't think I don't have a Baltic spider on hand, but we can look. I'll look through the 40s real quick for you. Spiders are more rare than flies. No spiders in that bag. You want one with perfect wings? Does it have to be Baltic? Oh. Okay, so Jim Van, I cannot guarantee you a Baltic spider. I'm trying to look through mine. I just spilt the whole bag. So the flower bud one, 300, which I have big seller's remorse on that one. All right, I just spilt all these guys in here, but I'm just gonna scan through them off camera and try and find it. And if I don't find a spider, then I'm gonna find one with the perfect wing for. I mean, I just made a huge mess, but Keith says please go through these. So we'll try. These are at 35 each, so slightly cheaper than the last 40 section. So let me try and buzz through these, all right? So these are at 35 a piece, and we're just gonna go by number 1, number 2. First to claim it gets it. It's always first come, first serve here. So first person to claim it is the one who gets it. Piece number 1. Here we go. But we're gonna buzz through. All right, tiny little fly. What's up, NFL Diva? Long time no see. How you doing? Good to have you back. Boom, boom. Okay, this one small but very clear. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. This one's very clear. Very, very clear. Boom. Pretty nice wings too, Angelica, but these are small pieces like I was saying before. Angelica 25 is first to take on this one, and then Fire Pix was next, or Fire Eyes was next. This one is 48 million years old. Baltic Amber is 48 million years old. So this one was Angelica. Let me write you down. Baltic Fly for 35. And we'll have to go get more bags because I want this one in a bag. All right, so Angelica, this is yours. Boom. Very clear little guy. Don't forget your screenshots, people. Kobe, that one was taken as well. And next one. All right, let's see. This is going to be piece number 2. Focus. Oh yeah, a gravity case could be a good recommendation. I either like to keep them in gravity cases or just in the plastic bags. Plastic bags are pretty good for amber. Robert Jones, you can find amber all over the world, but there's a few places with very big deposits. This Baltic amber that we're looking at is the biggest of all deposits. Ooh, mosquito. 2 or possibly 3 mosquitoes. Probably looks like it'd be good under the microscope. This is going to be piece number 3. Lionel claiming this one. This one's going to Lionel. Probably be pretty good under the microscope. Help us meet our goal of 20 donuts, you guys. We got 4 donuts already, so send donuts. Send donuts, send donuts. What do they say? I'll shout you out. Send donuts and I'll say your name. Nice mosquito, so definitely good under the microscope. Definitely good under the microscope. He was a hungry boy. He was not well fed. NFL Diva, thank you for the donuts. Angelica, NFL, thank you guys. You're the best. NFL Diva, thank you very much. It's supporting our family. I got big news because I don't think I've seen you for like 6 months, NFL Diva, or maybe more. Actually, we got pregnant and we had a baby. So these donuts, the gifts, are very appreciated because they help feed our little baby. So this one is going to Lionel. Iris, an amber bead, 10 to 12 millimeters, not drilled. Do you think you want a sphere bead? You want a sphere? I don't know if I have that, to be honest. Thank you, NFL Diva. This random dad, you've fallen into the amber world. Welcome to the show. We do amber, insects and amber, all the stuff. Lionel, let's see, Baltic, mosquito for 35. Boom. Thank you for, oh, we reached 50% of our goal. Thank you guys. Keep sending donuts. I love it. Yes. Okay, random dad. Hey, random dad. Oh, how old's your kid, dude? How old's your kid, random dad? Thank you for the donuts, NFL. Thank you for the donuts, William. All right, so that one is going to Lionel. Next piece, which I think we're going to call piece number 3. She's 3.5. Congratulations, this random dad. I'm a girl dad as well. She's 3 months. All right, so next piece, we're going to call this piece number 3. Ooh, this one has kind of like struggle lines. Medium clarity. This random dad. Yeah, nothing better. Thank you very much. Oh, Bigsy, you're a girl dad too? Nice. Welcome to the club. I know, Frank, it goes so fast, huh? Piece number 4. Ooh. So keep in mind, these are really small pieces of amber. Baltic amber normally has that. Ooh, but they're good quality. Look at the sheen on that insect. You see how the light reflects and got that sheen on him? That already tells me that he's going to be really clear under the microscope. So this is looking like a pretty good one. I do ship to the UK. It is $25. I do ship to the UK. It's $25. Secretly Carlene taking this one. This one's going to Secretly Carlene. Good claim. Let's see it under the microscope. Boom. Super clear. You can see its eyes. Oh, you can see the little hairs on its back and stuff. Let's see from the other side if it's clear. Ooh, here's the good side. Hold on. Oh. Where's your good side? Here we go. Okay, Secretly Carlene. Let me get this just right. Boom, screenshot that if you want it. That's a good one. Super clear. Small, but super clear. Very typical of Baltic amber. Small, but very clear insects. Because I think Baltic amber came from a more northern forest that was more colder, so it has less insects. Hey, split the packaging to the UK. That's cool. Okay, so this one's going to Secretly Carlene. Secretly Carlene. And if you guys watching, if anybody wants one of these pieces, just say take and it's yours. I invoice over PayPal and I ship every Friday. Thank you for the donuts, you guys. We did it. Dominican, what was that? It's a fly. 35. What's the damage on these? These are 35 a piece, and we have price ranges like all up and down. So we got even really cheap pieces. We got $2 pieces. We have $100 pieces. We have $300. We have $500 pieces. This pile you're looking at is 35 a piece. This is Baltic, yeah. So Baltic amber is the hardest of all ambers. That's one of its advantages. Baltic, not Dominican. Just 10 to 12 millimeters and not too expensive. I don't think any of these are 10 to 12 millimeters, are they? It's like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's 10 millimeters, like that. Insect right in the middle. It's fortuitous. It's good. It's good to have the insect right in the middle. Ooh, nice. So very clear. Looks like a fly and a mosquito. Not bad. Great piece for a loop or a microscope. Typical Baltic amber, super clear. 10 in one hit. This random dad, yes, I can do bulk deals. Let me check my pricing on these Baltic ones, but I can probably do best bulk deals on Dominican insects in amber. I could do bulk deals on this one. If you want to get 10, And the 35, I mean, that'd normally be 350. I'll do it at 25 a piece if you want to get 10 of these guys. Fire Eyes, claiming this one. If you want to get 10 of these, I'll do 25 a piece. So that'll be 250. Fire Eyes, this one's going to you. Baltic Fly and Moz. And this random dad. Okay, so if you want to do 10, I'm gonna pick you out 10 good ones. Like, let's go through the lot. I'll pick out my favorite ones, and you can veto anyone if it doesn't really call to you, and we can keep looking and stuff. But I'll go through and find the good ones for you. So like this one, we're gonna pass on. He's decently clear, but looks like he's got a little lack on the polish job. So we're gonna pass on this guy. Let me find you some good ones. We're gonna do 10. This one's small but very clear. That's a good one. Small but super clear. So these are gonna be best with a microscope. This random dad, I sell this microscope for $7 if you want one. Oh yeah, super clear. Okay, so he's on the smaller side of the ones we want. Let's say that's the yes pile. Whoops, let's put on this camera. These will come with the locality cards. That piece literally just, there it is. Okay, so let's see this guy. I'm gonna veto him. Too small again. Ooh. Interesting. What's going on with this guy? Okay, big enough to see with the naked eye. Pretty clear. We're going to say yes to him. His wings are out. He'll probably be nice under the microscope. You just bought a loop tonight? Nice. Okay, so that's piece number 2 for you. Let's see. 3. Oh, this guy looks good. Oh, quick yes. Quick yes on this guy. 3. Lots of little flies. Let's see if we can get some other species. That was a good one. Yes, it was. This guy, pretty low visibility, so I'm going to pass on him. He's medium. He's kind of an awkward angle, so we're going to pass on him. This guy's looking cool. This guy's looking cool. Bing, quick yes on that guy. Nice, he'll be fun under the microscope too. That's piece number 4 for you. Piece number 5. Let's see, 5. Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. Bing. Come on, focus. 5, nice and clear. KF, y'all. Ooh, thanks for the gifts, guys. I want to set a new goal real quick while we're doing this. And let's get 100 roses. 100 roses is our new goal. Help us meet our goal. Send us some roses, guys. Much love. Thank you very much. Ooh, this one's good. This one's definitely going to Random Dad. Boom. Not bad. Thank you, Christy Pocus. Thank you for the roses. Oh, picking out some good ones here. I'm not supposed to cherry pick the best ones. That's the best one of the lot so far. Thank you for the roses, guys. That's the best one of the lot so far, Random Dad. That's piece number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 3 more coming your way. Oh, we're kicking ass on the goal, guys. Let's see. Mosquito, clear enough. A lot of character in the piece. That's number 8. You got 2 more. We're going to reach the goal soon. Thank you, NFL Diva. Thank you, William. Thank you, Angelica. Uh-oh. This one looks freaking cool. Long mosquito. Big mosquito. Big for Baltic Amber. Nice. Oh, we almost met our goal. Thank you for the hearts. This Random Dad. I think that's piece number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more piece. Let's find you a good one to send you off with. Oh yeah. Little mosquito. Perfect. Okay, so this Random Dad. Lot of 10 coming your way right here. Let me ask you a question. Do you want me to bag these individually? Because I can if you want. And also, I sell the display cases for $5 if you want one of these. You could fit all of these in one display case. You could fit all these in one display case if you wanted to. So you guys just got to see. Uh-oh. Don't worry, found it. That was the one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So these ones are all going to you. They'll come with a Baltic Amber card in it, so you don't have to remember where it's from or anything. And I don't know if you plan on gifting them out or something, but if you want to gift them, I could include separate bags with separate cards. You know, like I could put one card in the whole bag for you, or I could do 10 bags and 10 cards if you want to gift them to friends. So let me know. And the display case is 5 if you want one of these. Okay, so let's make a little thing. Oh, this random dad, I need your email address. So send me a message here on TikTok with your email address. Okay, six cards, 6 bags. Okay, I'll do that like that. These are 35 each, Carly B. But this random dad just got a bulk deal. He bought 10 for 25 each. So this random dad, go DM me right now. Just DM me your email address. That's all I need. Baltic inclusion. 10 times 25 is 250. Shipping to UK is 25. And we can look through a few more since we're here. What's your lowest price spider one? I'd have to find a spider one in the lots that we're looking through. Like on hand right now, my lowest price spider one is 75. I have a 75 one. Ooh, I got a good 90 spider. This is Myanmar Amber. So we're taking a little left turn here. This is a $90 spider. Oh, we have to look for a cricket for Keith. He's driving. Okay, so Keith, drive safe. This one's a 90 spider. That one's pretty cool. What's up, Yvonne? Welcome to the show. Oh, we kicked butt on our last goal, so we're gonna set up a new one. This is a Myanmar Amber spider, you guys. There we go. That one's at 90 for anybody who wants that. 8 wind forces? Sure. I don't know. I think wind forces might be... Ooh, wind force is a pretty big ask for a gift, but we're going to try anyways. So, Keith Sturgeon wants Baltic. Keith, I might have seen something. You want a grasshopper? Any nice bubbles? You know me. Yes, in fact. Yes. Let me find... Okay, Keith wanted a grasshopper. I think I had one in another bag. I'm taking a quick look through, Keith. And these are all Baltic Amber insects. These are all really small. See how small they are compared to my hand. I'm just looking through kind of off camera. This one looks like it might be a cricket. That's a nice bee, actually. Whoa. This one's at 35. Actually... Ooh, amazing bee fossil. Something that would work for a ring. Beyond Zero takes this one. And then yes, I have something that would work for a ring, like a cab. So this one's a bee. That one's actually really cool. Beyond Zero, this one's going to you. As always, we'll ship on Friday. I already have your email address. So Beyond Zero, you don't need to do anything. You're good. Baltic bee for 35. That one's good. Boom. Let's get you a little baggie. Oh, Lux Amber knows about the amber cabs for jewelry. She's probably scored more than anybody in recent history. Ooh, sphere? Nice little sphere. What was I going to show you? Cabs, yeah. Cabs for amber. Okay, oh well, Keith, look at this. Keith, I don't have a cricket in Baltic Amber. I don't see one here, and I don't think I have any. On the other hand, Myanmar Amber, we have this one for 90. This one is a freaking nice cricket. This one's, oof, look at the antenna on that. Let's put on this guy. This is from Myanmar. So Myanmar and Dominican Republic tend to produce a lot bigger and clearer amber insects compared to like the Baltic ones we were just looking at. Nice antenna on that guy. Keith Sturgeon taking this one. Excellent piece. I think I'm going to change our goal from Wind Force because Wind Force is too much. He's standing bold. Yeah, he is. Look at those legs, a long antenna. There's a little bonus guy right here. He's got that oxidized glow. So you guys see how there's a slight red glow around this guy? That's caused by oxygen in the amber, and that is also a sign of authenticity. That cannot be faked. So Keith Sturgeon taking this one. This one's going to you. I'm going to write you down right now. Keith Sturgeon. There you go. Super cricket. That one's going to Keith. And that one is in a cab, and also that long thing running through it is like a little twig. Oh, NFL Diva, wait to pull the trigger because I think I might have an anhydra that'll interest you. Boom, boom, boom. That's a twig right there. That's a cricket. And it's a little ghost insect or something like that. In a cab. Nice piece. Really good piece for making like a pendant. Like if somebody was going to wrap this. You guys remember when we used to wrap necklaces for you? My woman did that before she got pregnant. But now that she's pregnant, she's a bit busy taking care of the baby at home. Green amber. They said they were supposed to ship it to me today. But no word from them. So I got to check in on my Mexican dealers. Oh, here's another good cab that pops at 90. Here's another good cab. This one's... I'm going to show this one, and then I'm going to go to anhydros. And this random dad, I do have blue amber, yes. To try and keep my explanation short, there's two kinds of blue amber. Dominican blue amber is the crazy cool kind, and then there's Indonesian blue amber, which is really cool as well, but less expensive. The Dominican stuff is higher quality, Indonesian stuff a little bit lower quality. This is a banging cab at 90. Wait, I feel like this one's in the book. You freaking love blue Dominican. There was one piece that I just rescued last week that got misplaced, and I immediately put it in my personal collection. But I kind of feel like you'll like it. It's I don't know exactly how much it costs. I'm going to guess like 120 or something. But it's nice. So, this random dad, since you just came on for the first time today, you got some stuff, you're excited. Let me show, well, I promised I'm going to do anhydros first, and then I got to do blue, because I promised anhydros first, so I gotta do that. So let me clean up this little mess here, and then I have like one or two anhydros to show you guys, some new ones, and that's about it. So we're going to do anhydros and then Dominican blues, okay? And then greens, I'll make a TikTok update about the greens and see when they're coming in. They're supposed to get shipped out today, but no word from my guy. So let me just clean this up a little more. Cleaning. Boom. And slabs never again. Frank's like, what am I? Chopped liver? I've been asking for the slabs for the last hour. I'm like, Frank, I'm so tired of slabs right now because I have so many slabs left over. It's crazy. What was I going to do? Anhydros, let me see. Oh, yeah. So, Dominican anhydros. I think I got two to show you guys. Fine mess over here already. Let's see, 90. What's up with this guy? Oh, this was a fun one. Okay, interesting. Okay, so NFL Diva, I'm pretty sure I have a good one for you. But before a good one, somebody might want to jump on this. This is not a true moving anhydro, but it's got a bunch of bubbles that look like anhydros, but they don't move. But it's actually quite a fun piece. This one's at 35 as well. Oh, Willie already took this one. Willie 1017, William Haas. So look at this one. This one's in Williams, and I've already tried smacking it. Before you ask, I've tried smacking it multiple times. They don't seem to move. Lots of little bubbles in here. I don't think any of them move, so this piece is dry. Somebody suggested running hot tap water over amber, and then the anhydrous actually move after that if you warm them up, which is like, I never even dreamt of doing that before, and I've never tried it, but somebody said it, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So, William, I know you got a few anhydros. NFL Diva, you got some too. You might try it on this one, but try it on this one that's like less expensive, because I cannot guarantee if it's gonna crack under hot water or not. I don't know. Dominican Bubbles, 35. This one's going to you, William. William gets it. All right, I don't like this Wind Force goal that I got going on. Let me change my goal real quick to something a little less ASCII. Edit my goal. How about Rosas? Let's go for 50 Rosas. There we go. All right, so anhydro. This one's at 90. Is he that good though? This one's decent. Where's the good one I'm looking for? This one's decent. Hold on. All right, we pinned our goal. This one's decent. Let me get this one. Opaque bubble moving air and water. Yeah, this one's like not super clear, but it is moving. And thank you for the likes, guys. Tap the screen. It helps out a lot. If anybody's new here, all this amber is available. This one's at 90. Okay, so decent anhydro, a little bit opaque, not the clearest. Lux Amber says good grade. She's right about that. It's a good grade yellow amber. Or is that 2 or 3 moving bubbles? Ooh, that's 4 moving bubbles, but that big one's my favorite one. This one's at 90. And then this one's at 140. Great movement in large oblong bubble, huh? I think this is the one I was trying to find, but where is our bubble? Ooh, there it is. This is the one I was trying to find. Yeah, this is the best one we have right now. I could search that whole box, and I think they're all a bunch of really small ones compared to this. This one's at 140. NFL Diva taking this one. Good claim. Good claim. Let's microscope it for fun. And let me know if you guys see any other moving bubbles. Do you see any other moving bubbles? Oh, I totally do. I see another one with good movement. NFL, that's 2 moving bubbles in this one. Oh, there's actually quite a few. Do you guys see them? Oh, wow. Okay, so look. NFL Diva. You got this bubble here. He's got good movement. We've got this bubble here. He's got cool movement because he's got like a little flat line. You see him? Ice cream. I'm not saying it without the ice cream gift. I'm not feeling being an NPC as much as I was last week. I might be over it. And then there's this anhydro back here. And then let's see, yeah. Multiple moving anhydros. Nice. Nice, NFL Diva. This one's going to you. Good claim. NFL Diva. It's a name I have not written down in a while. Welcome back. It's good to have you back. That one's going to NFL. Good piece. Let's see, any other anhydrous? Bubble will only move when smacked. I already looked at this one. I couldn't even find it a second time. Not good, not a good buy. 175, not as good as the last one. A lot of these, yeah, I think a lot of these, for different reasons, are not as great as they used to be. Oh shit. Amazing anhydrous slab. Missed the crew. This one's at 170. Ooh, this one might be cool. Daz Car. If you want to purchase these, say claim here on the live feed. Say take, actually, because they censor the word claim. This one's at 170. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a big anhydro with really crazy movement. You guys see that one? Nice. There's that. Is there a second anhydro? Ooh, there is a second anhydro. Is there a third? No. Okay, so where's our anhydro? First anhydro is here. Let's see if we can get a better focus on this guy. Oh, because I don't have my up close camera on. There we go. Okay, hold on. There, look at that. Oh, it is in a heart. Oh, isn't that pretty? It actually is really in a heart. Oh my god. Fire Eyes taking this one. I was just about to start my personal collection countdown. That's really unique. We've never seen it in a heart like that before. And then look, there's other anhydros too. Look at this little bubble right here. Boop. 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 Nice. And they have different like kind of movement. Oh, and then that one at the center of the screen. So see how this one's a sphere? The sphere anhydros are the most boring anhydros because the sphere doesn't have any dramatic movement to it. It always just kind of rolls around smoothly. Not as impressive. Whereas the unusual shaped anhydros, like say this one down here, he'll jump. He'll be like bing. And then that one's better like that. And then the even more unusual anhydros like this one, in this heart shape, that's going to have the most movement of all. So we like unusual shaped anhydros. We don't like the sphere ones necessarily. So this one, Fire Eyes, this one's going to you. This is a really good piece. Working on the rain, coal mine, working on the coal mine. Let's see, I wanted to ask you guys, as also TikTok viewers as myself, what kind of videos do you guys want to see from me? What's your favorite kind of videos that I make? Fire Eyes, that one's going to you. Educational. Thank you. I like making educational videos too. I like just talking and explaining. How do I get sponsored by Canada Dry Soda? How do I get sponsored? Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of these anhydros in here are all pretty duddy. And we've been through them a million times. So wait, Random Dad in the UK, are you still here? Because we're about to do Blue Amber. Oh, the ones where you don't smash amber. Nice to see the locations. Yeah, if my videos go viral enough, then it could be worth it for me to go to the locations, but that's a big gamble. Blue Amber, where's my... There's a Blue Amber piece that I wanted to show you. For some reason, I felt like maybe I'll put it for sale. This one somehow escaped us for a while. I have a lot of Dominican personal collection. Is it in here? That's a really crazy blue piece. Where did I put it last week? Not in there. Did I put it? in its place, or did I leave it right up here? Ooh, where did I put it? I don't know. Quick fake amber versus real amber test. Salt water right here, right guys? Salt water. Fake amber sinks. Real amber floats. Ta-da! Any amber rings? We're low on rings right now, except for the $35 ones, the thin little silver, thin Mexican silver rings, these guys here. And I literally only have size 7. They're all size 7. The video where I hammer smacked it? Yeah, I did that video right here too. I did it right there. Okay, blue amber. If not there, then maybe in my blue amber book. I mean blue amber box. Let's see what we got in here. How much are the rings? The rings are at 35. The rings are at 35. They're thin silver Mexican amber. Cool. They're really quaint, just like cool, easy fitting rings. But all I have is 5/7 or size 7s though. I think that one's in the book. That's interesting. This one I have blue with plant for 200, so that means I bought this thing for over $100. And let's see. So first of all, the highest grade blue amber only appears blue when it's on a black background. Whoops. Black background with a flashlight above it. So when I hit it with the flashlight, then we're going to see how blue this turns. And it looks like it's got a pretty big little piece of a plant in it. Are you ready? Boom, pretty blue. Pretty blue. Not bad. That's a pretty blue piece of amber. Let's put on our close-up flashlight. So that's what blue amber does. Random Dad, I think you said you're a fan of Dominican blue, so you may or may not have already known this. But that's blue amber. If I take another piece of amber and I put it on the same thing, you'll see it's not blue. And it's got some kind of plant matter inside. It's big and it's clear, but it's kind of medium preservation. Or maybe it's better preservation than I think. So we're going to microscope this guy. That is nice. Let me just show you a not blue amber piece just so you have a example. Primary heat, welcome, welcome. Did your package come in yet? Okay, so an example, just so you can see a not blue piece of amber. You see the difference? Not yet, okay. Yeah, this one's at 200. This one's pretty cool. We gotta microscope this inclusion because this inclusion is interesting. Lux Amber, clam in this one. This one's going to Lux. Good clam. That sounds bad. We're gonna microscope this one. Daz Car, I would love to show you low and high price pieces and all that stuff. Let's see, is the skin of this so much lighter? SP Rocket, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I got a notification on my screen. There we go. Lovely clam. Hey, we're all adults here. Interesting. Could that be a fungus? Because you can see the plant leaf below it. I don't think it's a fungus, but it looks like something's going on here. Definitely some sort of like grassy leaf. The difference between high grade and low grade blue amber would be the tone of blue. The bluer, the better. So like here's a really blue tone. Let's see, let's try out this one. This one's in my blue amber box. This one's a less blue tone. So you see how they both exhibit some blue under the flashlight, but this one's way more blue. That one's way less blue. That blue is super rare, and that blue is caused by smoke from forest fires settling into the wet resin. This one here is barely blue, so that would be like low grade blue. This would be high grade blue. You're welcome for the explanation. And Lux Amber, this one's going to you. Dominican blue with plant. This one's going to you. Good claim. going in a little golden yellow box. And pro tip for anybody buying Dominican amber, if it comes in a little golden box like this, or if it comes in a wooden box like this, that's always a good sign. Dominican amber, they always use these golden boxes and those wooden boxes. Amanda Nichols, yes, I'll do rings in just a second. Let me show a little bit more blue amber, see what I got for sale. This is my personal collection piece, definitely not for sale. Dazcar, I only do payments through PayPal, only through PayPal. So if you want to buy something, claim it here on the live feed, and then send me your email address. This is my personal piece, a big chunk of blue amber. So that's a big chunk. And then it's still blue without the black background, but it's more blue. You always want to show blue amber on a black background. And if you guys want to learn more about amber, get my ebook on Amazon Kindle. It's called A Collector's Guide for Amber. If you Google it, you can't miss it. It's called A Collector's Guide to Amber. Yeah, A Collector's Guide to Amber, yeah. I wrote it, I should know the name, right? A Collector's Guide to Amber. $6 on Kindle. Oh, it doesn't want to fit. No, you're not fitting in there. What's up? It's just me, Alicia. Welcome to the show. What's up with these guys? Blue-ish pieces. Thank you for the roses. We set a goal for, I think, 100 or 50. Well, I was napping. Blue-ish pieces. So these pieces all look like they're going to be B or B grade blue. $20 a piece. Boom. Not bad. Let me get a little more zoom in on there. Blue-ish. If somebody wants one of these for 20, we can start piecing them out. Angelica, you want one of these? So let's see. Right off the bat, I can already tell it. This is a primary heat. No green yet. They were supposed to send it out today, but no word from my guys. So Angelica 25, this is going to you. And for anybody who wants one of these, they will come with this card, Blue Dominican Amber, top light on black background for best effect. So Angelica, this one's going to you. You let me pick again? All right, this random dad, absolutely. If you guys let me pick, I always try and pick out the best piece. And the best piece for blue amber is the bluest tone. Should have the best polish too. Everything should always be perfectly polished. I'm gonna get this piece. I'm gonna get you this guy right here. Ooh, between... Dazcar, we tell the age of amber by its location of origin. Yeah, this one's got the nicest little tone of blue right there. So Dazcar, if you know where it's from, then you know how old it is. So this random dad, this one's going to you. Thank you for the roses, you guys. Send more roses. Send more roses. Dominican blue for 20. For this random dad. So you got some Baltic amber. Now you got some Dominican amber. So you're getting a little range. Oh, claim square off to the side. I see that. Okay. Let me get that for you. This is this random dad's little piece. Boom. And then who claimed this? Iris. Iris del R. Iris del R. Dominican blue for 20. Little squarish off to the side. Nice. Nice blue on there. Nice. Secretly, Carlene, you want one too? I'll pick you out my favorite from what's available. All invoices will go out after the live tonight, and we ship on Friday, you guys. So everything that you guys bought today gets shipped on Friday, and if anybody paid their invoice over the weekend, they get shipped out on Friday too. This random dad, Ledge and Ashaka, do you surf? That's such a surfy sounding thing, Ledge. I surf, and I love ledges and wedges. Secretly Carlene, you already got a card, don't you? Secretly Carlene. Dominican Blue. Oh, that's a Baltic Fly, your first one. That's the most dyslexic I've ever written in my life, but I know what it says, so it's all good. 20. All right, let's pick you out. Next best one. It's blue from Forest Fire Smoke, yes. This one right here, I like this one a lot. Actually, I take that back. Next bluest one. Oh, this one. The blues are kind of light, but they're very defined. Ooh, that one's got like the smoky blues in it. The piece I picked out was French. What does this mean? It's either between, because this is the first piece I picked out here, but then I changed my mind and I went to this piece. If we look up cloche. Oh, see how the blue in there? It actually is almost kind of smoky going through the piece. Nice. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Make a very big mess. The Blue Amber inlay rings, Yvonne, I don't think so. Did you make them recently? I feel like I didn't see that. Yeah, or Aaron's Story, that's just a normal flashlight like this. It's not a UV flashlight. But if anybody wants a UV flashlight, I sell them for $17, and Primary Gas Heat, I think I threw one into your package for free too. I sell this UV flashlight for $17, and this says uperlights.com, but that's just because I bought it from them before I found it in China. So this is mine. Same thing, you know what I mean? Primary Heat, I'm pretty sure I gifted you one of these. All right. That's it for the bluish ones. And okay, who was asking for the rings? Because we're going to go to rings now. They said they were a size 7. Oh, you guys, if you guys like rings, you should check out Yvonne R., who's in this chat right now, because she makes good jewelry. Amanda Nichols. All right, so let's get the size 7 just to show you, or the sizer. And then these rings are all Mexican amber, 28 million years old, and they're pretty much all size 7. So 7.5 here. You're welcome, Yvonne. Yeah, you guys follow Yvonne and check out her jewelry. She makes really good stuff. Size 7. I should probably go in order so I don't get confused if you want one. This one's got, ooh, this one's pretty. Boom. Oh, that one's size 8. I think 8, this is probably the biggest one I have in this lot. And this is all 925 silver. It's very thin silver, so if you were to squeeze this, it would bend. Which is why they're $35, because they're just little thin silver. But that's also kind of cool, because it's lightweight on the finger. Hello, Sunshine Crystals. Welcome to the show. How you doing? How are your crystal sales going? Sales going good? Here's another one. Aaron Story, your size 10. Oh man, like the 10s were like the first ones that sold out. So, cause I got these rings. I got size like 5 through 12, and they all sold except for the 7s. These are $35 each. 925 sterling silver and Mexican amber cabs. Aaron Story. Things are well. Good. The fam is good. Our newborn baby is super healthy, so we're thanking God every day, and just trucking on. Ooh, this one's pretty. Very quaint, very yellow. Boom. Ooh, 8.25, even bigger. I guess I have more than 7s, but that's about the range of it for sure. It's just me, Alicia. I'm pretty sure I don't have any 9s left. I'm like 99% sure. Thank you very much, Sunshine. Let's see, what else have we not done for a while? Copal. We have not done Copal in a while. So, let's see. Look first, Colombian Copal. Sounds like I told myself to look at this first before showing it on the live feed. And guess what? I didn't look at it first, and I'm going to show it on the live feed right now. So whatever's in here is in here. $3 a gram on this stuff. But I will be honest with you guys, I have not re-upped in Copal on my Copal in a long time. NFL Diva, you scored some like super good Copal, like, I don't know, a year ago or something? I don't think I've re-upped since then. So that's kind of why this Copal, like, that's why I don't show it that much. And Burr, it's chilly in here. So I haven't been showing that much because it's kind of the last of the lot. So I'm just honest with you guys. This is not the freshest, but it is what it is. $3 a gram. NFL Diva, didn't you get like a really good spider in Copal? If I recall correctly, I think I opened it out of a fresh package and it was like the first one I opened and it was a super good spider. Was that you? Yes, NFL. I still think about that piece. That was, you know what's funny is that was definitely the best Copal piece in that whole box. And it was the first one we opened. Hands down. And it was what? It was like $3 a gram, like 5 grams, $15 or something like that. Copal is underrated. Okay, so here we go. And that monster piece, that's right. I remember that monster piece. Interesting. Okay, so pretty big, pretty beautiful. Some clear insects in it. If it was amber, it would be like, oh my god, look at these insects. But it's Copal, so we are a little harsher judges on Copal. Just because it's kind of unfair. This piece would be 96. This piece would be 96. Very big chunk. And let's see what we got going on here. The insects in it are kind of big, but not super clear. Cricket and Copal. If we find one, then be the first to grab it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have any crickets and Copal right now. Insects in here, not the blastinest I've ever seen. Little guy here. Focus, there we go. Yeah, Copal is not fully fossilized. Christy Pocus is dropping some information in the chat. Okay, so these small ones. This random dad, yeah, totally. Since these go $3 a gram, this is a big chunk, so it's 90. Whereas this piece is tiny and it's going to be way cheaper. This one's 5 grams, so it's $15. So the per gram deals really work out well with small pieces. And Copal, okay, so Copals, if anybody's new to Copal, Copal is a tree resin just like amber, but it's younger, it's not fully fossilized, and it's less valued and sought after. That being said, Copal is freaking beautiful. It's full of insects. And NFL Diva takes this one. It's full of insects and it's awesome. It's awesome stuff. But the big difference is this will scratch more easily and it will melt in alcohol. So don't drop this in your drink. As long as you don't drop it in your drink, pretty much you're fine. NFL Diva. This one's going to you. Copal, and it's 5 grams, so 15. So this random dad, I know you're new here, and like my shop has a lot of nuances to it. So we have like every range of piece. We have super cheap pieces, super expensive pieces, everything in between. Tons of lucky deals where it's like a cheap piece, but it turns out being a really good piece. Is it buoyant? Does it have flow lines? Copal is buoyant. It is UV reactive. It does have flow lines, but it's little less UV reactive than amber. But it still is. So there's some flow lines under UV light with the Copal. There's some flow lines there. Let's check out our other big $90 piece. There's the flow lines on the $90 piece. So yeah, flow lines, and then we'll do the saltwater test real quick. Usually the bigger the piece, the better it floats. So honestly, this piece will probably float better. And there she is, floating away. This random dad. Oh yeah, go ahead. Film the unboxing. Tag me. You can be a harsh critic if you feel called to be, or you can be like, dude, this is so cool. Whatever works, you know. So yeah, feel free to film and say and tag and do whatever you want. So this one's going to NFL Diva. Somebody asked if it floats in flow lines. Yes. Let's see. Next up, another small piece with a couple good insects in it. I'm gonna definitely recommend this piece. Just a bunch of little insects in it. Iris del Ar is taking this one. So this is going to Iris. I think this one's probably even less than the last one. 4.8 grams, and I always round down, so 4 times 3 is 12. Copal for 12, so $12. The small ones are the freaking banging deals, and on anything that goes per gram. Next one, nice insect, looks like a wasp. Looks like a pretty beautiful wasp in there. Let's get the price on this guy. 6 grams. $18. This random dad takes this one. This is a really good one, this random dad. This is why this box was called Look Through Before Selling, and we didn't look through. I'm actually feel like microscoping this guy real quick. So this random dad, this one's going to you. Christy P, yeah, you know me. Christy P, yeah, you know me. I like your new username, Christy P. What's up, Hamish? The tenor, how's the singing going, Hamish? Nice wasp. Nice. You can tell because that cinched waist. Beautiful. So this random dad, this one's going to you for 18. That's the thing about Copal, is like Copal can have freaking amazing insects. So now you got 3 separate locations. And then this random dad, if you want to read in-depth information about all this stuff, I wrote the book, A Collector's Guide to Amber, and it's on Amazon Kindle for $6. And it goes over the Baltic amber mines, Dominican amber mines, and the Copal mines. So feel free to learn everything. $6, it's like 170 pages, but it's super dense and super easy to read. I mean, not dense, it's super easy to read is what I was trying to say. Last one super clear B, but he's not the most craziest. This one's at 15. NFL Diva gets this one. It's coming to hard copy once we figure out how to do that, which hopefully will be a few weeks. And then I think once it's hard copy, it's going to be a freaking awesome coffee table book. NFL Diva, look at how clear this one is. NFL Diva gets this one. This definitely needs a microscope as well. Sunshine Crystal, nice. Where did you go? Look at that. That's super clear. That is super, super, super clear. He almost looks like he has an expression on his face. He looks like he's just trying to get to work, dude. He just got a whole day of work ahead of him. And he just trimmed his mustache. Doesn't this guy have a mustache? He totally has a mustache. He seriously looks like he's got a full day at work. He's just trying to support his family. And then he gets trapped in amber. He has a mustache. Willie knows the feeling. Man, don't we all? I hope you guys enjoy the show because, this is my work. And I enjoy being here and I enjoy doing it for you guys. It's a very 80s fireman stash. Oh, thank you, Sunshine Crystal. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm always interested in what other amber booths have because they're always like, it's all Baltic amber. Mostly any booth you see at any gem show is like 99% Baltic amber. And then you never see a booth of Myanmar amber. I've never seen a booth of Myanmar. I've seen a booth of Mexican amber. I've never seen a booth of... I have seen one booth of only Dominican amber at Tucson when we went there 2 years ago. But never in my life have I ever seen anybody with all kinds of amber, which is what we do here. And that's my work, so hope you guys like it. And if you like watching the show, feel free to give us gifts. This little button right here. 17 out of 50 roses have been gifted. Am I outlining this for you guys? Because I'm outlining it on my screen. You guys, is that pen outlining it? This is kind of fun. Like it, love it, thank you. Christy Pocus Mod of the Year. Yes, is a good job. It's like outlining it. That's breaking that. What do they call that? Breaking the fourth wall or something? Okay, so this one is NFL Diva, right? Right. NFL Diva got this one. Oh, Frank, I know that's crazy. Copal. Let's say Cop Stash. For, what was it? 5 grams. Thank you. We are at 23 roses, you guys. Thank you very much. Keep gifting the roses. It means the world to us. And Frank Ocean, you know how you mentioned like you have to make an appointment to see some of those pieces? You would have to make an appointment to see the pieces that I'm showing you right now on this live feed, especially that flower bud that Primary Heat got last week. That piece was like top of the line. Like if you're gonna have to make an appointment to see anything, that's the piece. Oh, we got a couple more copals in this Look First box. Yeah, I mean, Frank, that's like the quality that I got here is the best of the best, I'm buying directly from the Dominican amber miners, the lots that they get, everything from them. This one's 9 grams, 9, 18, 27. This one's 27. Josk, I speak 2 languages. I speak English and I speak Spanish. This random dad's taking this one. All right, this one's going to you. Let's see what's inside. Looks like we got a little fly. Maybe 2 little flies, a third one. This piece has a lot of detritus inside. So it's not 100% super clear, but within that there's a lot of stuff going on. And some more flies over here. So the detritus is all like the black or like the brown stuff just kind of floating around. It's dirt, tree, bark, any unidentifiable sort of inclusions is what we call detritus. Random stuff from the forest. But very clear piece. This one benefits from the loop. So this random dad's going to this. Nine, 18, 27. And sometimes have anhydrous. That's true. Yeah, copal can be good for anhydrous. Copal can be good. You think it'd have more because it's so like young and like softer, but we don't see as many anhydrous in it. We've seen some good ones though. That one's whatever. Well, I might as well show you guys the whatever ones. All right, both of these coming up are whatever. This one's $15, and this one is, we'll say $15. It's supposed to be 18. So these are 15 each, and they're both kind of whatever. But you'll see what's going on inside. What's the most expensive piece? I mean, there's a couple of them. Like I have like $1,000 piece here, and sometimes I will try and set up a deal on like a more expensive one, like some of the really crazy ones, like the scorpions and the lizards that you see on my posts. I don't actually I don't have those pieces, but I'll have them for a brief moment before I resell them for a little bit more. But somebody pre-buys those, and like those ones, like those would be the best ones in my office, but I don't even get to have them. There's some stuff going on here. Looks like two little flies, maybe 3. Yeah, both are whatever piece. NFL Diva doesn't want to see that piece. It's an amazing piece. Let's see. What time is it? 4. Got time for a little bit more. Got time for a little bit more. How about we make the jump over? Was that a spider? Natasha Roos? No, but that was not a spider, but I can show you because I was just about to make the jump over to our 90 Myanmar box, and I have at least 1 or 2 good spiders in here. So let me show you. This one here. This one's at 90. This is a good spider. NFL Diva, 0 scorpions in the office at the moment. 0 scorpions in the office. So this is a spider at 90, and as you can see, it's a pretty big slab. Pretty big slab, so it's a big piece, like 4 fingers tall. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses, guys. Send more roses to help us meet our goal. If we hit 50 roses, I might play a song. I might the same song I always play. La Malagueña. William knows it. That's a spider in amber. That's a really good one too for 90 from Myanmar. So this is from the time of the dinosaurs. Looks like a heart at the top. Right up in there, huh? Like just when the light shines on it, right? Good observation. How cute is that? Good observation, DD Dreams. Ooh, did we just reach our goal? Oh, no, we're like halfway to our goal. I'll play you guys a song if we hit 50 rosas. Thank you. All right, so there's a spider. So people have been asking a lot about spiders today. Here's another spider for 90. This one's a much smaller piece, but a bit of a bigger, clearer spider. That one's at 90. And this one, a little bit smaller piece, but it is in a cubish shape, which is cool. This is a pretty cool one. Thank you, Sophie Grace. Sophie Grace, your name's cut off, but I see that you're sending some roses, so thank you very much. We got 32. At 50 roses, I'm going to play you guys a song on the guitar. Let's get to 50, and I'll play you a song on the guitar. All right, super random question. Did anybody here play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? Did anybody here play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? Last but not least, this is our 3rd spider at 90. Fauna fan, okay, you might recognize the song I'm going to play. I played 2 and the uke. I did. Another spider. Ooh, I think we're about to hit our goal. Sophie Grace is sending tons of roses. But Sophie Grace, I appreciate that. The goal is, there's roses and there's rosas, like rosas. And those are the ones for the goal. Okay, William just smashed our goal. Thank you, Sophie Grace. That was the rosa too. Thank you guys. All right, we're going to take a spider break and play you guys a song on the guitar. So, all right, guys. So give me a sec. Gotta set my stuff up real quick. Where's my capo? Where's my capo? Ooh, I might not be able to play that song if I don't have a capo. Where'd my capo go? Don't think you... Oh, there's my capo. Okay, cool. Give me a sec. Willie Sanchez wants to send you a message. Willie Sanchez, that you're in this chat right now. That's somebody here on Instagram, I think. My phone did not want to charge that plug. Capo, he's a pro. Okay, hold on, guys. We're getting there. Got to tune it up and make sure it sounds good. die on me phone. So if anybody played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which came out like 25 years ago, you'll recognize this song. This is not the song. That's not the song. I'm not tuned up yet. Gotta tune up. Nice. A lot of Jack Johnson. Who doesn't love Jack Johnson? Alright, I'll play you guys a little song. We'll set a little goal. We'll set a little goal for the song too. So like I said last time, well, a lot of you guys know, my father taught me how to play guitar. It's been a tradition in our family for a long time. Music runs in my blood. In fact, I have a famous musician aunt, Suzanne Vega. You guys might have heard of her. Suzanne Vega and I are second cousins. And so I'm teaching my daughter how to play guitar. She's a newborn right now, but we're playing a lot of guitar for her. And so if you guys send gifts during this song, it's going to help us support the family and help my daughter learn our family traditions. So feel free to send gifts. I'm going to set up a lofty goal. I'm going to set a lofty goal, and I'm going to sing you guys a song. Let's see. We're going to send 1,000 roses, the one coin ones. Let's see. Okay, so I hope you guys like the song. I'm not the greatest musician in the world, but I hope you guys like it. Tell me if you can hear this clearly. Can you hear that? Is that clear? Yes? Alright, so here's the song. It's just, here you go. Enjoy the song. This is the tradition passed on from my family to you guys. And this song is from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, so if you guys played that, you'll recognize this acoustic version. Tell us where you're from, what you want to become, and we'll say if you're okay. Where did you go to school? Right answer and you're cool. A sticker on your face, information on your case, so we know your potential. Don't think you can extend, don't think you can extend, just comprehend. And I don't wanna hear it. No, it's more than I'll accept, 'cause I don't care where I belong no more. What we shared or not, I will ignore. We will shut you out, we'll put you in doubt if you think that you're special. hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun for me to play as well. And might have been a trip down memory lane for some video game players. Nice, we got 100 roses too. Thank you. Oh, ice cream's so good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. It means the world to me to be able to share that with you guys and my daughter. So if you guys like that, send roses, send the gifts. Let's see where we can outline it right there, right on my face. There we go. Send roses. And that being said, I hope you guys liked it. That's our interval today. No, our interlude today, and we will be going back to the Amber. Oh, I got a hat. I got a hat. Dude, somebody sent a hat right when William, you sent a cap. Thank you. All right, back to the Amber. Actually, gotta get this light because the other one's just about dead. Go back where you came from, but I don't wanna hear. No, I don't wanna hear it. No, it's more than I'll accept, 'cause I don't care where I belong no more. I gotta plug in my phone real quick, guys. Give me 2 seconds. What we shared or not, I will ignore, and I won't waste my time fitting in. 1% charged. Coolest guy on TikTok, thank you. Looks. Coolest guy on TikTok. I know. I noticed a lot of people have to make their TikToks. It's all about their face and their personality. And I'm really glad that I don't actually have to depend on my personality, so to speak. Okay, so now that our interlude is over, is anybody looking for anything in particular? Let's see, 90s. We got a bunch of new 125s too. We have looked through a little bit. And those are the 3 spiders at 90 for you guys, for whoever was asking. Spiders. Oh, we also have, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do 45, me and Mars. We're going to do 45 because we got a bunch. We're going to do a little lightning round. These guys are 45. Fauna Fan, cool username. Beetles, yes. Beetles in Amber are the most populous insect in Amber and yet the least popular because they don't show that well. Beetles are kind of tanky, so we're going to see a lot of beetles. And we're going to do a quick flash sale. This is going to end the live feed. So all these 45 pieces are going to be $40 until the end of this live stream. This is the last thing we're doing. And then we'll invoice after the show. As always, shipping on Friday. And if you're a new customer, send me your email address. That being said, without further ado, these are going to be 40 each. And secretly, Carlene, I will definitely recommend you the ones I like. This one's starting off pretty cool. Pretty cool ant in there. Not perfect, but pretty cool. Little red oxidation. Fauna Fan, nice, yeah. And Fauna Fan, honestly, I would discount beetles because beetles, for however cool they are, honestly, they just collect. Like mosquitoes, everybody wants a mosquito or a wasp because they're so much more showy. Like this guy's a mosquito, he's pretty cool. Not the craziest. I'm not gonna throw my recommendation, but you'll see some cool beetles. I'll discount any beetles right now, okay? How about that? To 35. This one might be a beetle, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to see. It's typical of the beetles. It is a beetle. Not that easy to see, that guy. See, like this. Let's see, what insect is this? Might be an assassin bug. Not sure. It's in a cab. That shows a lot better than most beetles. Not ID'd off the back, but that's a pretty cool one. That's a pretty cool insect. You can see it. He's big. He's clear. So I do like this one for 40. I'd throw my recommendation on this one. That's piece number 4. Piece number 5. Some wispy stuff going on. Ooh, looks like we got a clear. Oh, he looks medium clear. A fly or a bee. I know beetles are pretty cool. You ever see that YouTube video about why beetles are overpowered? Because it's like some insects can fly. Some insects are big and strong. Some insects have really hard armor. Some insects have really nasty jaws. Beetles just get them all. Beetles are really heavy, but somehow they can still fly. Love and in hydro, well, they depend on the quality, but they can go anywhere from like a really low quality one would probably be like $50, and then once you get past $100, then you start getting better high quality ones. And once you get to like $150, then it's like big banging like wow in hydros. Fauna fan, okay, cool. A beetle will definitely pop up. Last week was like week of the Beatles. We had so many. So this one's going to go to you this one's going to Fauna Fan, and I will need your email address. So Fauna Fan, please message me your email address. Love, I do have some in hydros, but this is I'm finishing this live feed on this lot here, so you'll have to tune in next time. Fauna Fan, yeah, send me a message. Either do it now and come back, or just wait until after I show the Beatles. Peanut Dragon, it's true, it's true. And these ones are from Myanmar, 100 years old, time of the dinosaurs. Oop, wrote that sideways. Let's write that neater. Fauna. Beyond Zero, you want to see the one you claimed? Yeah, no problem. Let me show you in 2 seconds. Fauna Fan, Myanmar, Assassin Bug. It's maybe an assassin bug. That was a quick assessment. I'm not 100% on that. Let's see. Beyond Zero. Here's yours. Yours is the Baltic Amber one. So remember, the Baltic Amber pieces are pretty small insect-wise. But, oh, it's a really clear B. Really nice one. Thank you, Fire Picks. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for all the roses. Feel free to send more roses if you want to support our family. This one was 35. It's a pretty nice one. So it was Beyond Zero. I hope you screenshotted that. And then who else wanted to see theirs? That was Fire Eyes. Where you at, Fire Eyes? Okay, so you got the big and hydro Fire Eyes, and you got the little Baltic guy. So here's the Baltic guy. Very clear little mosquito or a fly. Foxy Sins, any more like it? Sort of, yeah, definitely. We're going through them. And then, so screenshot that. Fire Eyes, that's yours. 3, 2, 1. And then you also got the big heart in hydro. Is that enough for the screenshot? I know it was pretty close up on that in the hydro, but if you want, you got it. You can take a screenshot of this real quick too if you want. And that's your in hydro, like in all its glory. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Go back where you came from, but all right, back to the $40 Myanmar pieces. Ending off this live feed with a sale. So these are $45 pieces, all going for 40. Oh, I like this one a lot. Right off the bat, it's a cab. It looks super clear. Flying insect might be a wasp. Not sure right off the bat. I like that one a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my recommendation on this bad boy. And that's piece number 6. Secretly Carlene taking this one. Very good piece. Very good piece. Let me hold it here while I write. I mean, compare that to like this. Like, you know, you can see that guy, but he's whatever. He's kind of messed up. That guy's hard to see compared to super clear. That's why we like yellow, clear, amber, because you can see the insects perfectly in it. So, Myanmar, wasp, 40. Thank you, Christy. Christy, you are the mod of the year. I'm going to have to pick out a piece for Christy right now. Christy, you're going to get a little gift piece for being such a good mod. This piece is not good enough for Christy. I'm going to find Christy a banging piece right now. Oh, there's a good beetle. We'll come back to that beetle. Secretly, Carlene, I do have plants in amber. In fact, I think you probably saw that really cool one from last week. I do have plants in amber. This one actually might have a plant in it. Ooh, that's a fun one. Christy Pocus. Christy Pocus, I do have to do it. Please accept my gift. That one's going to you. What is that? Almost looks like a freaking shrimp or something. So Christy Pocus, thank you for modding and always pinning the information, pinning the sales. You do a lot, Christy, and we appreciate you. So this one's going to you. Myanmar mystery. 0. Free shipping. Good mod. Thank you, Christy. You're welcome. Thank you for always being here. You've been here for, I mean, we've been on TikTok for years now. You've always been here. Okay, so this beetle, I'm still not going to get my recommendation for Faunafan. For Faunafan, I think we can find better beetles, but even like this one, as you can see his little legs floating out, but you can't always see too much of their body. It's kind of rare. I have a really crazy Dominican beetle on a twig, but that one's a bit more expensive. Nice bee alert. Nice bee in a cab with some good jewelry, decent jewelry. This is piece number 8. You can make jewelry with them. I don't make jewelry with them. Piece number 9, too small. Piece number 10. He's all right. Piece number 10 looks like a fly. Claim the bee. Good claim on the bee. Good claim on the bee, Lionel. Boom. That one's going to Lionel. Big reach. Big reach. There we go. All right, Lionel, this one's going to you. Yeah, amber is soft on Mo's scale. Amber's like 3.5 hardness, so it's soft, which means it can scratch easily. So you're gonna want to be careful with your amber. Don't store it with your amethyst crystals. Medium. Pretty good clarity little fly. Pretty good clarity fly with some pretty cool flow lines. Oh, Yvonne, that's sad. I did not know that. Medium. I'm looking for a beetle for Faunafan. It's funny because last week all we got was beetles. Last week all we got was beetles. This week can hardly find beetles. Oh, it's because we blasted through the $20 pieces last week. Do you get feathers? Very infrequently. I'm looking at one from the Dominican Republic right now, and if you want to search for feathers, usually they're over $1,000 a piece, a feather, and there's more from Myanmar. Ooh, 2 bees in this one. 2 bees. If you want a feather, I can try and find one for you, but yeah, they're usually over $1,000. One too dark in this one. Looks like it might be cool from backlit. It's alright. To be or not to be? That is the question. I'm going to try and just cherry pick out Faunafan of beetle because normally it's all beetles. Here's a decent beetle. Here, Faunafan. JBL, we're looking at $45 pieces from Myanmar, but we're discounting them to 40. And if it's a beetle, I'll even do it down to 35. I mean, it looks like you see that little sheen of light on him? That tells us that he's preserved super clearly. Faunafan, adorable take. All right, I'm going to do this one for 35 because the beetles, albeit some of the coolest insects in the world, they're just not that popular. So they stick around. So I'm going to discount this one. And then Faunafan, let's see, under the loop, under the jeweler's loop. Very cute. Faunafan, this one's going to you for 35, even a little discount on it. Boom. And then if we microscope him, with this guy, By the way, you guys, I sell this for $5. This jeweler's loupe for $5. I sell this microscope for $7. If you guys want any, the jeweler's loupe is the $5 one is your go-to piece. Good claim. Nice. All right, this one's going to you. Nice, pretty clear under the microscope. Interesting little head. All right, Fauna fan, this one's going to you. Good claim. So you got 2 Myanmar bugs. And then Fauna fan, don't forget to send me your email address. And that is going to end our live feed for today, you guys. So thanks for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more Amber, more live feed and stuff. And good night to you, Lionel. Thanks for the gifts, everybody. And woo! Dominican Amber is 20 million years old. Yes. You guys all have a great night and much love. Hope you guys have a night full of friends, family, good food, lots of love, and good sleep. Take care, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. My normal schedule is 2 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Thursday. So I'll see you guys then. Follow for more. Follow me on Instagram in case TikTok is going to get banned. And invoices will go out soon, and we're shipping on Friday. Thank you guys. Lots of love. Adios.